at Central Mountains Manti Unit here. We'll look over draw odds first, looking at non-resident here. So the nice thing about Manti is there's lots of hunts that you can put in for. So always lots of options depending on what you're looking for, whether it's rifle, muzzleloader, archery. Most of them are going to be in the 20s for non-residents. And the nice thing about Manti is they do offer a multi-season tag for non-residents, which allows you to hunt all of the seasons offered in the hunt, with the exception, I think, of the late archery hunt. However, if you are a non-resident and have lower points but are wanting to get a really good hunt, this late archery is a good idea. With that said, let's look over at resident. Really good odds for residents in that midpoint range. If you look at archery, early archery, in the single digits for late archery as well. Looking in the teens for muzzleloader and low 20s for early rifle, mid rifle, low teens, late rifle, low teens, and then the multi-season for residents is going to be mid 20s. But really good draw odds. I think that's commensurate with the type of hunt it is. It's a little bit more difficult to find elk, I would say, at least to find bulls on the Manti. However, you are hunting a unit that's managed for like trophy elk, and so when you do find elk and you find bulls, it's going to be you're going to have an area where you're seeing like good bulls. And in this case, I'd say a 320 bull is about average. There are obviously bigger bulls taken every year, but I would say, that 320 to 330 class is kind of what you're looking at for the most part. Okay, let's dive in. So Manti, middle of Utah, really accessible from almost anywhere, from all the way up here towards what is this, Highway 6. Lots of areas to come in on, from the front side, from Manti, from Mayfield south. You can access from I-70 and also from the east, from all of these cities by Price down to Emory. So the nice thing too is one of the things we like to do is get off here in Soldier Summit area, and if you can get up to here onto Skyline. This is Skyline Drive. It'll take you all the way down the entire mountain, and it's about, I can't remember exactly how far it is. Let's do a measurement really quick. So we do from here to here, do that in miles. So yeah, 200 miles. Oh, that's in the Fish Lake. Let me go back. Let's do from here to here in miles. So 100, I would say 150 is about what you're looking at. So lots of area to hunt. I would say these middle canyons are where most people access. So this Huntington Canyon, people get up to, I think this is electric, or what do they call this lake? No, that's Huntington Creek. There's Schofield Reservoir, but a lot of these from the east side people access and then get up onto the top, and then you can go from there. There's also 12 Mile Canyon, which is popular, coming out of Mayfield, 6 Mile of Sterling, Manti Canyon. Here's this like 50-mile stretch between Ephraim down to, down to I-70 is pretty popular as well. I would say the majority of elk hunting is going to be off of the top of this. The tops are, what are we looking at? Probably, yeah, Black Mountain and Mount Baldy on. Let's see, Mount Baldy's 10 something, almost 11. So you're seeing elk in here, but you're not, like, majority of the time, especially after the archery hunt, you're going to be seeing elk down in that, 8 to 10, 8 to 9.5 elevation range. Most people are camping in trailers, tents, lots of places to camp. There's a few campgrounds along the way. I think there's one right behind Baldy down here, if I remember right. And then there's a couple up here just outside of Ephraim, if I remember right, as well. Possibly in the canyon, but lots of area to camp. I think the secret for success here is getting away from people. Obviously, as you look at this, you can see there's lots of roads. There's lots of roadless area that you can hunt if you can find it, and that will set you up for success. So all in all, great unit to hunt, great unit for opportunity. You'll work for it, but it's going to be a fun hunt and a very, very fun terrain to hunt as well.